So hello, and in today's special coin video we're going to, well, not really special, we're going to look at the coins issued by Germany during the Second World War. So we have three denominations. We have the 1, 5, 10 and the 50 Reichspfennig. So the Reichspfennig was not a currency issued by the Germans or the Nazis at the time. They did issue these coins beforehand. So up the top I have the coins issued by the Weimar Republic, and these are all issued in Rentenpfennig, or we have Reichspfennig. So that was issued, the coins are minted in 1923 to 24 for the Rentenpfennig, for the Reichspfennig 1924 to 36. So they still issued these 3 years after the NSDAP took over the country, because they didn't have any of the issue with the swastika on it. So in 1936 they issued swastika coins, and the specifications were the same as the previous Weimar coins. They just changed the design. So we have bronze for the 1 and 2 Pfennig. The 5 and 10 were aluminium bronze, and the 50 was nickel. The 1 Reichsmark, as you can see, was also nickel, and the higher denominations of the 5 and 10 were silver. They did issue a 3 Reichsmark during the Weimar Republic, but that was dropped in 1933 because it's not really a standard denomination. So these nickel coins were issued or minted up until 1938, but 39 should I say, but the only common ones you're going to get are up to 1937. The 38 and 39 are pretty scarce to get and also very expensive. So I would surmise to say is that they were probably not issued for circulation, or a majority of them were not, because there was enough demand and enough coinage at the time. And nickel is a pretty valuable war metal, so these would have been the first coins to go remelted for use in armaments. So that is, here you go, 1934, 1937, yeah, and I think that's I never can remember these German mint marks. F is probably Stuttgart, D Munich, and these ones are A, which is Berlin. So Berlin had the most issue. So anyway, then we have the zinc coins. So these were issued in 1940. The bronze 1 Reichspfennig was also issued in 1940, but they were quickly withdrawn from circulation, also for the same premise that the 1 Reichsmark was also withdrawn as a war medal. Bronze is can be used in other types of vehicles, weaponry, stuff like that. So they issued these zinc coins. Now these zinc coins, because zinc is a soft metal, these don't hold up well. So when these were first issued, they had more of a silver colouring. Okay, so here's a pretty much an uncirculated coin. Now I'm not going to take it out of there because the oil on your hands will affect the actual coin. But these ones have patina on it, so they're more protected. But this one, you can see how it's like a blackish silver colour. That's what the coins look like when they first come out of the mint. Now, this is a 5 Reichspfennig, 1940 F, and F is Stuttgart. So this one had a mintage of 31,380,000, but because of the nature of the metal, they're actually quite hard to get in this grade. So this is probably almost uncirculated to uncirculated. Now I'm not too familiar with the Sheldon system, but it'll probably get high 50s to I don't know, up to 62, and he has a mint patina, starting to get a patina, black, but it also has what do they call it? A shine to it, so it's mint state. Okay, then we have some other coins. So I'll put these ones in flips because I like to write, these have doubling. So you can get error coins with doubling. I think these ones are on the date side. It's a bit hard to see that. But as you can see, the grade does get a bit lower. And when they're actually in here, it's hard to see what error you're actually talking about. So I'll take one out, because these have a patina. It's actually, oh yeah, so the date you can see there, and also the lettering has been doubled. So that, yeah, it's probably EF condition. And you see the bubbling, that's because the actual coins are reacting with other elements. And yeah, I'll break that flip, so I need to change it. And that one we can't see either. So here's a 10 Reichspfennig. Maybe we can see doubling in that. Okay, so this one's a lot better. You can see the doubling on the coin. This is probably just a re-engraved die, because I don't see any doubling on the eagle. So what's happened is that the die's been damaged, or maybe they're not happy with the actual lettering, and so they've just engraved it again. They would have tried to erase the previous one, but obviously they have not. So they've re-engraved the date and some of the, so the H, the Reich. So pretty much the lettering on the bottom of the actual coin. So it's a 1944 A. Yeah, 1944 is not a scarce date. I think there's like 84 million or something. If I look on Numistar, yeah, about 84 million. But, you know, in this condition, you'll probably tell it's selling about $10. But because it's got doubling and error, it'll be worth quite a bit more. Because these are not very easy to get. Even though I do have 4 of them, that's over collecting a long period of time. So, with these coins also, you can see it has a white on it. It's probably zinc sulfide because of salts, and also bubbling. So these are not really the best condition. Really, you don't want coins like that. So it's pretty corroded. This would have been in the ground for quite a period of time. 41. Then we have another J. So Hamburg. B for Vienna. B used to be Hanover Mint, but they closed it down in the 1800s. Then they reused it for the Vienna Mint because it was just a spare date and spare letter at the time. Then we have the 5. So once again, so the 1 and 5 Reichspfennig were issued from 1940 to 45. The 1945 were pretty hard to get because obviously Germany fell apart at the time. The 5 was only issued from 1940 to 44. And the reason why is if you're going to have change with any coin, because there was no 2, like if you had something worth, you purchase something worth 51 Reichspfennig, should I say? So you want one of those and one of those. Okay, you could have actually paid with that. If you were going to pay with 1 Reichsmark, then you need 4 of these. You need 1 of these, and then you need another 4. So that's the change you're going to get, unless they run out of 10 Reichspfennigs, then they issue 1945. So obviously the change in that one is 4, 1 and 4. So there should be a lot less 5 Reichspfennigs than the 10 Reichspfennig, which you need more coins just to make change. So that's more than likely the reason why they didn't issue the 5 Reichspfennig in 1945. They just had enough in coinage and are focusing on the other two. So this is the best coin here. So as you can see, it's in pretty good grade. 1942. So the A mintage mint marks are actually the most common. Then we have the 10 Reichspfennig. Yeah, this is quite a nice 1945. So this is a pretty hard coin to get. Only 7,112,000. Then we have 1941D, which had a mintage of 77 million. So obviously 10 times that. So this one, even though this is in better conditions, worth less. This is probably worth about $40 or $50, even though it is in lower grade. And the only other mint they actually issued was the Saxony mint, and they called it Moldenhütten. So that's in Saxony. But that's closed down in, I think, 1953. And then we have lower grade coins, 1940. And what you need to look for these ones is just error coins. 41. So and here's another pretty good 42 coin. And here we have a 1944. So these ones sell for about $10 to $20. And then we have other coins. So these ones are the high ones, so I put them in flips. 2x2s, 43. And all these coins are actually for sale. So, and this one has mint luster. That's what I was looking for before. Sometimes I just forget the actual English. God, silly. So this is F from 1943. And that one had a mintage of about 25 million. So this one will be a bit harder to get in high grade. And there we go, 1944A. So those are the coins issued during the Second World War in zinc. And in aluminium, we just have these coins, which are all pretty much the same design. So we have two. We have the one with the Weimar coat of arms. So with this one, this was issued minted in 1935, but they were issued only in 1939-40. So that's why the 1939 coins with the swastika are actually a lot scarcer. And here we have A and D. So this one's pretty common. This one has 19 million, 75 million. So, and they're pretty hard to get in high grade. And then we have the swastika one. So the lowest mintage of these ones are 1939. So this is a G. It has a mintage of 560,000. It's quite a low. And 1941A, we have a mintage of 31 million. It's pretty common. Then we have 39, and that is F. So F has a mintage of 3.6 million. And the only other ones is 19